you're new to cold exposure, you're in for a treat. This is going to help you with all areas of life. This will help enhance your mental and physical performance. If you don't know what cold exposure is, it's when your body is exposed to cold water. That could be the form of a shower, a bath, a lake, or anything where the water is cold. If you're a beginner, cold exposure is going to be hard. And some common beliefs that you might have is you might get a heart attack or hypothermia. It's very important that you listen to your body and not go too far to the point where you're getting too cold and you might actually get hypothermia. But chances are you can go further than you think, and it's safe to push yourself, but not too far. Lots of entrepreneurs like Eman Gatzi and Andrew Huberman, they all do cold showers in the morning to give themselves a huge boost in dopamine and motivation before they work, which gives them a huge boost of dopamine and motivation, which can help anyone perform better. So the way I got started was I was seeing online that some people were doing cold exposure and talking about the benefits. And the thing that really caught my attention was that it gives you more motivation and drive. And so I was like, I want more motivation. So I decided to give it a try. I took a cold shower and put it to full cold. I didn't last very long. I think it was about 5 seconds, and I was out of there. But then after, I was like, hold on, I feel really good. Like, I want to feel this again. Like, yeah, it was painful, but the way I feel right now is like I feel clear-headed and just feel motivated to work hard throughout the day. So my biggest motivation for getting into for starting cold exposure in the first place was that I knew it would give me tons of motivation throughout the day. Just a little bit of pain first thing in the morning, and it'll pay off. And I really love it now. Like, it's part of my life, and it's just a great way to start the day. But I think the most beneficial thing that it's done for me is I used to get sick about 2 times per month. So I would be sick pretty often. And it was really limiting my performance because I had to rest in order to get better throughout the month. Even in the summer, when it was warm, I was still getting sick. And I think that cold exposure has cured my sickness. And since starting, I haven't even got a cold or felt any sickness since the day I started cold exposure. When starting, I made sure to listen to my body. I didn't go too far to the point where I'm in extreme pain, but I did push myself far enough because I knew I could go further, but it's important to not go too far. So, how can you start today? I would recommend starting in a lukewarm shower. Try putting it to like warm, but not too hot, but not too cold. Wash up, do your thing in the shower, and then at the end of the shower, or near the end of the shower, turn it to full cold or just a little bit cold. We just want to get that initial shock. Your breath will be faster. You'll feel anxious, like your heart rate will increase. You'll feel like tight. It's important to get used to that feeling because you're going to feel that more often, and it's going to be more extreme the more you do it. It's going to be less extreme the more you do it. So start smaller and work your way up. So say you start the first time with warm and then you go cold. The second time, do a little bit more cold. And the third time, a little bit more cold, on and on. This is going to help your body get used to the initial shock, and it will help you do it more consistently. The intermediate step to when you just first started off, you want to get to a point where you can put the shower on full cold and just step in. I do it for about 3 minutes. I have my stopwatch right here, and I count down from 180 seconds. So the first 60 seconds are pretty tough because you get that initial shock again, and you're like breathing like this, right? And then from 120 seconds to 180 seconds, it gets easier again because you've got this far, so why not just finish it off? So before you get into the cold, try doing this method, which will help you last longer. It goes like this. So you're gonna breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth at this tempo. Do 30 breaths of that, but keep in mind that you are going to feel lightheaded when you start out. The more you do it, the less lightheaded you'll feel, and the longer you'll be able to last in the cold. The most important thing is consistency. That you're doing it every day or as often as you can to increase your threshold for the pain tolerance you have to the cold. The more you do it, the easier it'll get, and the more benefits you'll get long term when you do it consistently. Like I could wear a t-shirt and shorts outside in the cold, and I would be completely fine. Nothing would be wrong because I've trained for this for a while and my body's gotten used to being cold and being outside. So I hope you found this video helpful, and make sure you subscribe. Let me know if I helped you out in the comments. Have a good day.